So Mikey, are you ready for our competition?
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna see whose prime is the best and tastiest. And to do that, we're going to develop our own prime factories.
Oh.
Mine will be red in color.
That's pretty good. But I have a cool plant today, too. And I'm going to make a blue-colored prime. I think I can sell it a lot better than your red prime. So victory is mine.
Huh? You really think you can beat me? I've put a lot of work and money into this production.
Seriously?
So I'm gonna be better. You should just sell your prime in some village somewhere. Well, here we are. We've started our competition. To be honest, I don't know where we're going to get clients yet, but maybe they'll come to us. So we'll just have to wait and see if I can sell anything.
Don't worry. I can pick up all the clients if I need to. And then you can drink your own prime. And I'll have more and more money. And then I can build more factories all over the world. I like that.
I can't even get it into my head that Mikey would sell more drink than me.
Booyah.
I mean, I've made such a big production run on it, so I'm gonna have to do everything I can to beat him in sales.
Yep. By the way, JJ, I already have whole chests of this prime. There's nowhere else to put it. So we need to find buyers as soon as possible. I think you have that problem too. So we need to work together.
How about we take a look at your production first? Because I very much doubt that you can have as many bottles as I do. Of course you do. You've only got one line.
So what? It's still enough to make a lot of cans of drink.
Oh,
so don't
man.
think I'm gonna lose to you. And anyway, it's the flavor that counts, not the quantity. And my prime tastes better than yours.
We'll be able to find out very soon.
Really?
Now it's time for me to walk to my factory and get some blocks, because it's time to start making a store.
Phew.
That way, the villagers will know what they can buy.
That's a good one. I didn't think you'd decide to start a store so soon. But I don't think it makes any sense yet, because no one knows about us yet. You're just wasting blocks.
You're wrong. I think we're gonna have our first client very soon, and the one who sells him the drink will be me. And after that, he'll start recommending my store to everyone. That's how I'm gonna win you over.
I'd still rather wait a little longer and keep collecting bottles of prime. After all, if the villagers do come, I can just steal them from you.
What the?
Because I've always been good at luring them to me.
I'm shocked at you. You had the opportunity to set up store at the same time as me,
Yeah.
but you decided against it. So don't blame me when every villager in the neighborhood comes to me.
I'm not worried, because you're not gonna have every villager in the world buying from you. I'm gonna be able to find one for me too. In fact, I could do you an anti-advertising campaign.
Hey!
If you do, you will regret it very much later.
Seriously?
You have to remember who has the most money. And if I wanted to, I could just destroy your factory. I don't think you'll be building it again.
I know you wouldn't do that. So you better just keep stocking your store with prime bottles.
Yes!
I'm gonna get some more rest. It's really hard to make prime.
And for me, there was nothing difficult about it.
way!
So that's just you being lazy. And by the way, I already have the store ready. So now, we just have to hope for our first customer.
Look, JJ, here comes the first customer. I wonder who's gonna get it. If anything, I'm not gonna lose to you. Villager, come to me. I have the world's most delicious drink. And don't go to my competitor's store.
Mikey, you may have made your store, but mine looks way cooler. So the villager will choose me. Hi, how can I help you? I'd like you to try a new flavor of prime.
Great, I was just thirsty. And you know, even from the looks of it, it looks delicious.
Yes!
So I'll take a bottle from you. I hope I have enough.
I can't believe you sold your first drink.
That's it. You can have your prime. And when you drink it, you'll remember where you bought it. Because I'd love for you to tell your friends about it. Then I'll sell even more.
So how did you do it? I thought all the villagers would come to me.
Oh,
My
no!
prime is a lot cheaper after all. And I think it tastes better than yours.
Whoa!
Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with a plan to get better than you.
But let's not do anything illegal.
No.
Because that wouldn't be fair. And I can already see another villager coming my way.
No
Welcome.
way!
Let me sell you a prime red colored drink.
What else am I supposed to do when villagers start coming to you all the time? Forgive me, JJ, but I really want to blow up your factory. I
What
think
the-
that's the best way to stop you.
Don't even think about it. And look, I got another villager.
Whoa!
Something tells me if this keeps up, I'm not gonna have enough of this prime chest. I'm gonna have to carry another load.
Why do you get all the cool stuff? I've got to stop this.
Hey!
So, you don't want to give up?
No.
I know you've been working hard out there, building that plant, and in the end, everyone still buys from me. And that's a good thing. It means I've done a good job.
Stop Stop hitting me. Remember, there's no way I'm giving up. In fact, you shouldn't be making fun of me, because now I'm going to take revenge on you. And I've already figured out how I'm gonna do it. So you better keep your eye on production.
Honestly, it scares me a little bit. Mikey can be very vindictive, so I'm really gonna have to keep a better eye on things.
Yes!
That's it. It's time for me to destroy JJ's career as a beverage prime salesman. And there's a lot of sugar to help me do it. All I have to do is put it in every bottle, and then drink it in front of the villagers.
Okay, I need to think about how I can make my drink even better.
Seriously?
And it would also be nice to lay down another production line. That way, I'd have enough prime for all the villagers in the village.
Oh, great. JJ hasn't realized I've decided to sneak into his base yet, which means I still have a chance to ruin JJ's prime, as long as he doesn't see me again.
It's been a while since I've heard from Mikey, but that's good, because now I can fully focus on creating a unique drink, and I'll have more customers, which means more money.
I feel like adding sugar to each bottle would be really hard, so we should just add it to the source that the prime mines, and then all the bottles would definitely be too sweet. Great! Everything's going exactly as I planned. So now I just have to make sure no one sees me. And if there's a JJ somewhere, I'm gonna have to run as fast as I can, because he's definitely gonna be mad at me.
Mikey, what are you doing in my factory? What? Were you trying to steal all my prime? It's a good thing I got back in time. Now get out of here and get back to your factory.
No.
I've got to go back to selling prime to the villagers.
Forgive me, JJ. I accidentally wandered onto your property and decided to steal a couple bottles.
What
But
the-
it won't happen again, because your production is over.
Something tells me more villagers are coming very soon, so I need to restock my chest with prime, and I'm already imagining how much money I'm gonna make today.
Woohoo!
JJ, I see you've decided to sell your drinks again. Do you realize they're very high in sugar?
What
And when
the-
the villagers find out, they'll stop buying it from you. I don't have sugar in my prime.
Huh?
You're wrong. There's no sugar in my prime either, because I'm only supposed to sell healthy drinks. Although, you know, now I feel like you kind of ruined my prime, but so far, I can't figure out how.
way! Villagers, I highly discourage you from buying prime from this scammer, because JJ puts a lot of sugar in it. And I'm ready to show you what will happen to you if you drink his bottle of prime.
What the?
I don't understand what Mikey's trying to accomplish. I mean, he knows there's no sugar in my prime.
Whoa.
Wait, what if he put sugar in it? Don't listen to him. He's just trying to get the villagers off my back.
No. See what happened to my stomach? It's 3 times bigger than it was before. It could be the same for you.
Oh, this is bad.
You just need to drink the prime that JJ sells, but you better buy it from me.
I just can't believe it. Mikey finally got the villagers on his side, but it's not over yet. I just have to prove that Mikey screwed up my prime, and then no one will ever go to him again.
Now you can definitely taste the best drink in the world. And most importantly, it's much cheaper than the competition, so you can buy more bottles for the same price.
How awful. I think this villager liked the taste of Mikey's prime, and that's why he's giving him so many emeralds. If I don't fix this, I could end up with no money at all. But Mikey will be rich.
So JJ, what do you think of my strategy? I told you I could get the villagers on my side, and I did. And the best part is you can't prove that I did anything to your drink.
Booyah!
I know this is all your fault. I did notice you coming out of my factory the other day.
No.
So tell me, what were you doing there? I take it you were not only stealing my primes, but you were adding to them.
Ouch! Come on, I would never do anything like that. And you don't even know what's wrong with Prime yet.
It's a good thing my factory has security cameras. That way, I can figure out what's wrong with my prime. Maybe I can see what Mikey did to it.
So, did you find anything? If anything, I was very careful. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't find any evidence.
man.
Unless you have cameras. That's when I'm in trouble.
Mikey, unfortunately for you, I do have plant cameras, so I can find out what you were doing while I was gone. And believe me, I'll tell everyone you ruined my drink.
way! Look, maybe you and I can work something out. I admit I did a bad thing, but I won't do it again. Just don't tell anyone about this.
What the?
How awful. I thought Mikey added something to my prime, but who would have thought he'd sprinkle it right into the source of the liquid? Mikey, how could you do this to me? I thought we were gonna have a fair competition, but you decided to start a war. Time for me to take a walk to Mikey's plant and find him,
Yes!
and then I'm gonna destroy him. How could a whole batch of prime be ruined? Mikey, don't you want to answer for your bad deed?
I don't fully understand what you're talking about. Did you somehow manage to prove that I ruined your drink? Oh, wait. What's that in your hand? Don't tell me there's camera footage.
So, now do you believe I can prove your guilt? So I suggest you never get in my way again. Or I can shut your plant down completely, and then you won't have any money at all.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna confess to anything. And no one will believe you anyway. So I'm gonna keep selling my prime to the villagers. You better go and remake the whole batch.
All right, you've decided to make a horrible future for yourself.
No way!
And I even know how to do it. After I attack you, no one will ever buy prime from you again. It's a good thing I have a flake. Now I can send her straight to Mikey, and I don't think the villagers are gonna like it, so they'll run away from him real fast, and that'll be my chance for revenge.
JJ, what have you done? Why are you scaring my villagers? Although I get it, it's all your plan to take away my villagers. That's too bad.
Yes!
And I don't even know how I'm gonna get them all back after this.
You know, I don't like Mikey's drink anymore. So maybe I should try buying prime from him.
Woohoo!
At least there's no flake.
All right, here comes the first villager since Mikey tricked me. Don't worry, my prime is much tastier than his. It's just that he cheated once,
No.
so they stopped buying from me.
JJ, how did you manage to turn this around on you? I thought none of us would be buying prime now, but it's back to square one. I should do something about your store too.
The thing is, I'm smarter than you. And look at that, I have another visitor.
Whoa!
Looks like I can earn a lot of emeralds today. Although I still have plenty of bottles of prime, so I'll just have to keep working.
I really dislike the fact that you have a lot of villagers now. You know, maybe I should just blow up your factory.
What the-
That way I can get rid of all the problems real quick. And I'll be the only one with prime.
Whoa!
All the best to you. Come and see me again. Mikey, don't even think about blowing anything up, because you're not the only one who can use a gun. And I'll tell you exactly what if you start a war.
You think anything's gonna stop me? You ruined it for me. You stole every villager from me from the beginning,
Yes!
and now you've scared them away, and they're not coming back to me. Tell me why you're doing this.
Now!
It's simple. I want to be the only one with prime production, so you're gonna have to disappear. And don't worry, I already know how to do it. It's just a matter of getting the right weapon.
Seriously?
But why do all this? I realize I sprinkled sugar to make your prime bad, and I realize your cameras saw me. But is that really a reason to destroy my entire production?
The problem is that you did all this just because you couldn't honestly entice villagers to buy your prime.
No.
You know why that happened? Because my prime tastes better.
Well, if you have so much confidence in your prime, then let's go back to your stores and we'll sell everything honestly.
Yes!
Let's see who can get the most emeralds in a day. I think I'm gonna win, so get ready.
Hey!
It's gonna be really easy. It's weird. I feel like my plant is on fire, but it is. Why is Mikey trying to start a fire in it? Mikey, you realize what's about to happen to you, don't you?
Oops! What? Did you think I was just gonna sit back and watch you keep selling your prime? I've decided I need to destroy your factory.
What the-
And then all the problems would go away. At least for me.
That's it. Now I'm going to destroy you and your factory for sure.
No way!
But I'll start with you, because you're the reason I couldn't earn many emeralds today. And I'm not used to getting so little. So you're finished.
You try and catch me first. How are you going to destroy my factory anyway? You'd have to have dynamite at least. Wait, where did you get that?
Boom, boom,
Let's
boom.
not blow it up in here.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm gonna detonate my dynamite.
No.
And then you'll have no place to make prime. You have no idea how long I've waited for this moment. And now there's no stopping me.
Stop. Don't do this. I've spent so much effort and money to build this plant. And now it's breaking down right in front of my eyes. I have to destroy you as soon as possible to stop it.
You better run far away, because there's going to be a very big explosion, and you could get hit. But where'd you go so fast? Don't tell me you're going to my base.
Yep.
Get this stuff out of here.
What is it? You don't like it when I destroy your factory?
Yes!
I didn't like it either. So from now on, I'll do the same to you.
Ah!
Let's see who has more dynamite.
That's terrible. We are literally destroying our factories, which means we won't have any money either. But that's okay. My first priority right now is to destroy you, and I'm going to do it.
Look, JJ, maybe we should stop.
Huh?
Think about it. We got 2 cool factories, but we're trying to destroy them right now. But for what? We could grow together and make even more money.
I couldn't agree with you more, Mikey. What we did was just blind rage.
Yeah.
And you and I are adults, so let's make peace and rebuild our factories. I'll help you if you need it.
Well, that's great. Let's just agree that we'll never try to destroy anyone's factory again. And if we do, we give all the prime to the one whose factory we blew up. Hey!
Except, you know, I didn't realize you did more damage to me than I did to you. So I think it's only fair that I blow up a little more of the plant for you. You're gonna rebuild it anyway.
No way! JJ, why are you doing this? You could do without it. Although I realize there's no stopping you now. So go ahead, make your explosion quick, and then we'll be off to fix it.
Booyah!
You know, it's just really hard to hold on when you're holding so much dynamite. I couldn't just put it in a trunk. I'd rather make a nice explosion in your factory.
Well, I hope you don't do that again.
Yes!
So let's start renovating our factories. The only problem is, I don't have the right color blocks.
Whoa!
So it's gonna take a long time. That's the same for you, isn't it?
You're right. I don't have the right blocks either. And by the way, where have you been hiding? I thought you were just like me, fixing cracks. But you're hiding under the table? That's really weird.
I just decided to bury any blocks that could hurt you.
What the?
And I suggest you do the same. Because that way we can both have complete trust.
No.
And we won't have any conflicts.
All right, but wait.
Yep,
What
yep,
are you
yep.
doing? I can't believe you said all that just so you could end up destroying my factory. You still can't accept that my prime is better?
Don't worry, it'll just be my prime from now on.
Oh, no!
So I win.